Welcome to the State of the State. Deloitte and Reform have once again collaborated to analyse material from a range of public sources, augmented with our own research to produce a snapshot of the UK public sector. This year's report explores government through three lenses: the citizen lens, the public sector lens, and the business lens. The citizen lens examines public attitudes towards the state, and it's informed by a survey of more than 1,000 UK adults from every region and country of the UK. Through the citizen lens, we found that attitudes towards austerity have shifted. We found that support for spending cuts to restore the public finances has halved since austerity began. We found that support continues to grow for extending public services, even if that means tax rises. 63% of people told us that they wanted to see public spending go up. We also found that half of the public believes social care is free at the point of need, and 2/3 believe it is provided by the NHS. The public sector lens explores how leaders see their challenges. This lens is informed by interviews with more than 40 leading figures from England, Northern Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. Through the public sector lens, we found that for many public sector leaders, social inequality was a pressing concern, with many reflecting on the levers they could use to promote inclusive growth and boost wider social inclusion. We found that after 7 years of austerity, the public sector leaders we interviewed were facing a series of workforce and talent challenges. And while austerity has become a byword for financial pressure in the public sector, our interviews suggest that demand for local services is concerning public leaders even more than budget restrictions. The public sector lens revealed the evolving role of digital in the public sector remains an issue for public sector leaders. We found that public sector leaders are reflecting not only on what digital can do for their organisations, but what this ever-pervasive technology means for the world they operate in. Through the public sector lens, we found that while our interviewees acknowledged that leaving the EU has created a sense of uncertainty in the public sector, most told us that they had not experienced significant, tangible effects to date. Civil servants in Northern Ireland and vice-chancellors in higher education were the most focused on scenario planning, given their exposure to EU exit issues. The business lens reflects on what the private sector wants from the public sector, and it's informed by a survey of more than 1,000 UK businesses. Our survey asked businesses what councils should prioritise in order to drive growth, and the top three answers were reduce business rates, invest in town centres, and invest in local infrastructure. A third of businesses told us that they had visited their council online or approached it for information in the past year, with half reporting that they were satisfied with the information they received. However, a third also told us that they know nothing about how councils could support local business. Just 28% of businesses we surveyed told us that they were confident that their council and its partners could attract new businesses and investment. While just 23% of businesses thought that their council had a plan for improving the local economy, more than half of the businesses who had seen the plan agreed with it. For more insight into the opportunities and challenges facing the UK public sector, download the State of the State.